TF2 is a mixed bag when it comes to its weapon designs. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, water demon, what are you talking about? I mean, look at the force of nature and the loose cannon. Those are fun weapons. And I mean, you're right about that. There are some great, fun to use, fun to fight against weapons. But let's be honest with ourselves, there's a lot of dookie in this game. I mean, just look at the Phlogistinator. Tell me you've ever had fun fighting against the Phlogistinator. Or the Vaccinator. Oh boy, what a great weapon to fight against. Or the Thompson. A weapon that's not only unfun to use, but also unfun to fight against if you're a spy. But, in my opinion, there's one item in TF2 that reigns supreme in this weird category of bad to use and bad to fight against. One weapon where it is the worst unlockable choice, while also being annoying as hell to fight against. And unfortunately, it is on our favorite fat ass in this game. That's right, I'm talking about the Natasha. Now I know what you may be thinking. What do you mean it's the worst designed weapon in the game? We have this. Oh, you see, dear viewer, yeah, sure, those may be just as bad, but in my opinion, their concepts are not as fundamentally flawed as the Natasha's. But what does the Natasha do anyways? Well, this is the part of the video where I do generic TF2 weapon breakdown, so let's do that. So, the Natasha, on hit, it slows down the enemies to the speed of like a heavy, basically. It also enables you to take 20% less damage while you're under half health while revved. But as a downside, it has a slower rev speed and 25% less damage. Now, those stats may seem simple on paper, but in practice, this makes one of the most fundamentally garbage weapons to fight against in TF2. Let's first talk about those downsides, because oh boy, these make the weapon garbage to use. First of all, slower rev speed on heavy is pretty bad. He already is weak to getting rushed down, but now if you don't have a shotgun, good luck if a scout takes you by surprise or something. It's also worse when you're on the offensive. For example, when you're pushing the cart, you're not always going to be revved because you got to move with the cart. But oh no, you see enemy heavy in the distance that's already pre-revved. Well, while he's shooting at you, you now have to wait even longer to rev up. And that's not talking about the second part of the downsides. Minus 25% damage penalty. This means it takes even longer to kill some of your most annoying threats. For example, sentry guns already suck ass to fight against as a heavy, but now it's even worse. And speaking about heavies, any heavy 1v1 you take with the Natasha is a losing battle unless they're also using the Natasha. Like, try beating a fucking brass beast heavy or a stock heavy with this. Another thing the minus 25% damage penalty really sucks against is chipping enemies at long range. Now I know, heavy's not really exactly great at long range combat already, but this just makes it even fucking worse. Because sometimes you are forced to, chip people at long range with heavy. But with this thing, you're practically healing them with the amount of damage you're doing. But these downsides are in order to balance the mighty upsides that this weapon has. A mighty upside that is completely, fundamentally fucking broken for TF2. On hit, slow down your enemies. This weapon's gimmick is probably the worst thing they've ever come up with for TF2. Yeah, that's right, even worse than the fucking backpacks. Not as bad as this, though. But why, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple, really. Why would you want to fight against a slowdown on hit on rapid fire weapon? Like, if this is like a shotgun or something, maybe you could pull it off. But a sustained fire weapon... What are we doing here? Now let's just look at some of the things this allows you to do. This allows you to cheese 1v1s that you would lose due to your poor aim. This allows you to cuck any close range classes that try to fucking run away. In fact, anyone who tries to retreat will probably die, or you'll at least get an assist on them because they can't escape the slowdown. Let's just take a look at these clip examples I have. In this one, this medic's trying to run away, but guess what? He gets cucked by the slowdown on hit, and he can't really do much. Same thing with this soldier. Hell, look at this scout. Even with the mighty double jump, he can't avoid the slowdown on hit and dies a painful fucking death. This weapon's sole reason to exist is just to cuck scouts and demo knights and the occasional trollger. That's it. Nothing else. The TF2 dev team decided one day, after losing many a scout 1v1, you know what? We don't like scout, but we can't nerf him. We'll add this shit instead. Cause my god, what is this shit? So, even though it's worse at fighting against heavies and defense in general and offense in general, it has one really good niche, which is fucking over someone just for playing spy or some shit. People say the fucking Hualong heater is a spy counter. Nah, it's the Natasha. Watch them as they try to run away. Oh wait, too late, they're fucking dead because they can't dodge this shit. So yeah, we got a horrible upside. What else is there? Look at that. A useless upside that kind of just exists. I don't get why the plus 20% damage resistance while under half health while Revtop is here. Like, what does it do?
Oh, but Water Demon, surely we could rebalance the Natasha to be more balanced.
Well, my fellow viewer, you're fucking wrong. Because think about it. The Natasha's whole shtick is that it's slowdown on hit, but sacrifices its damage. How the fuck would we balance this to not only be fun to fight against, but also usable? I mean, just look at it. Its main gimmick is slowdown on hit. There is no salvaging this shit. I mean, you could reduce the damage penalty, but imagine a Natasha that can consistently win heavy 1v1s. Imagine how fun that would be. You could remove this downside, but like, I don't know. I don't think that would fix the core problem. That'd probably just make it even more annoying. I mean, you could remove this stat, but I don't think it's really doing much. Honestly, it's just to cuck snipers. Another thing this weapon's good at cucking. So, in order to rebalance the Natasha, you just have to strip it from its original identity and just turn it into something completely fucking different. So at that point, you might as well just make a new fucking weapon. But is there anything else that Natasha's good for besides cucking random shit in the game? Well, I've figured it out. And it's this new subclass that I created. We call Redditor Heavy. You'll need the Natasha because the Natasha's annoying like a Redditor. Then you need the Sandwich because Redditors eat a copious amount of sustenance. And finally, you need the Eviction Notice because that's what all Redditors need from their parents' basement. And the gimmick of this subclass is quite simple. Be a massive dick. Did you kill someone by being completely fucking brain dead? Congratulations. Spam your shitty, unusual emotes. Kill people with melee random crits and claim it's skillful. Call people slurs in chat. And most importantly, eat the sandwich or whatever. I don't fucking know. This bit's gone on too long. The Natasha was the first domino that showed us the TF2 developers don't really care. They should have known that this thing was unsalvageable and just thrown into the garbage can alongside Half-Life 3 and Portal 2.5 or whatever. In conclusion, this weapon's as tolerable as a Play with Sin video, and you know how bad those are. So yeah, that's all I gotta say on the fucking poo-poo gun for heavy that makes me mad. Please like and subscribe to this dumbass channel, and who knows, maybe you'll watch some cool videos or some shit. Also listen to Ween and Mr. Bungle. Alright, bye and shit or whatever the fuck.